say she's a work of art. You pick her up from school, but she blows you off. Don't you
Here's a
know
little
you're
flower for
all
you.
I want.
Hi, my name is Lisa, and I guess you could say I am kind of addicted to crocheting and knitting and everything else that involves yarn. Which I know is not the coolest thing to say because crocheting is kind of a grandma-ish hobby, but I'm not ashamed of it and I love doing it. And during the pandemic I started knitting and crocheting so much, and now I just can't stop making things. So today I decided to take you along with me in making something. I'm making a sweater vest, a very cute tulip sweater vest because I am a Dutch girl after all, and tulips are our national flower, so I guess it could be kind of like a funny spring themed sweater vest thingy. And I found a really cute pattern on Etsy made by an awesome crocheter named Nastja. So yeah, this won't really be a tutorial since I am following a pattern made by someone else, which I will definitely link down below so you can purchase as well. For me that's a great way, especially since I'm quite a beginner, to support others while also learning stuff about things. So yeah, and here is all of my yarn that I have here for making the project, and as I said before, I'm just gonna take you along with me in all of my struggles and things, and just chatting about crocheting and life and other things. So yeah, I'm excited for it. So this is the pattern that I am following. As I said before, I will link it down below. I'm not going to show you everything because of course if you want to see the full thing you can buy it from this awesome creator. The yarn that I'm using is actually yarn that are all leftovers from other projects that I've had, and this is just some leftover yarn that I had like from making the cardigan that I'm wearing. Alright, and here I am chaining all of the single crochets. For the first row, I had to do so many of them. And I'm doing some stretches as well. It's very important to keep on stretching while knitting or crocheting, as our queen of knitting, Tiffany Liu, also has explained in a video of hers. And here I am back again being very concentrated and focused on my first single crochets of the row. So I've actually been working on this thing for, let's see, 23 minutes. I actually use this app. I will link it. It's quite helpful. It has like a counter as well, so that's really helpful. But it's all single crochets, which means it is quite easy, this pattern, to follow. It just takes so long to single crochet things. Alright, it's the next day now, and yesterday I spent a long time working on this part. I have like the leaves done, and I've now just started with the tulips. I decided to make them yellow and pink, and the pattern is really nice, but it takes very long, and switching the colors is not the easiest thing to do if you are a total beginner. So I've done a few projects and for me it's fine. It's still kind of challenging actually, but fun to try out, but I wouldn't recommend this as like a first project ever. But so far I think it looks really cute. I hope I did the sizing right because I'm using a different type of yarn than recommended. It's a bit thicker, my yarn, so I hope it will turn out okay, but like for now it seems to work. And I've made a few mistakes in I think I dropped a few stitches in the side. Like I hope that in the end it will turn out kind of okay-ish. So yeah, I'm now just gonna continue this and it's gonna take a long time. I'm pretty sure of that now.
Against the colonized at the same time, like we see our.
So here I am actually crocheting while listening to lectures for university. I do this very often, and this was a lecture that I had to listen to, which was by Gloria Wecker. I will link it down below because I found it really interesting. I had read her book as well, and for anyone that wants to know a bit more about racism in the Netherlands and like institutional racism, it's one that I would recommend 100%. And since I am always crocheting or knitting while listening to lectures, I'm very curious how it will be when COVID is hopefully over and we will have lectures in person again, whether I will actually take my crochet or knitting stuff with me to the lectures or not. I guess we will see in September. Fingers crossed that I will get to go to university again.
Who knows if you never showed up, what could have been? There goes the loudest comment this town has ever seen.
Look, it's slowly turning into a real sweater vest. I'm now doing like the V-neck thing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And it's again another very gloomy, rainy day here in the Netherlands, where I am crocheting, listening to Folklore by Taylor Swift, because I'm still not over that album yet. So yeah. My room, it's such a mess. It's pretty crazy. All this yarn is taking over everything, and there's like loose ends around everywhere. So I really need to clean this and organize all of this yarn stuff. I'm also working on a punch needle project, and I got some new yarn yesterday actually for this is what I wanted to use for a cardigan, but I don't like the texture that much, so I think I will return it and switch it for some other yarn that I know that I like. That's always a difficult thing with buying yarn and things online. I got some circular needles, some sock yarn, and I got this because I wanted to recreate the Harry Styles sheep sweater vest, like the inspired by the Princess Diana one. I have made a mistake, and now I need to unravel this whole, like, this part here. This hurts my heart, but that's just the crochet life.
Harder days make it easier to call you. I let myself give up. Slip on solid ground so I can drown the thought of what I don't wanna think of right now. I gave in to your sense of direction, and you just walked all over me. So I can accept your offer for protection, but I don't wanna think about that.
And I actually do this very often. I just meet up with friends who also knit or crochet, and together we just drink tea and knit/crochet. I know it's very much like old people, but it's very fun. And today I met with Judith, and she actually finished making a sock, which is super cool, and I really want to learn how to do that next. Oh my god! Look, look, look! I finished the whole like front and back panel, and yeah, there are like loose ends everywhere because I still need to do the ribbing on the v-neck and on the bottom line. So that is what I'm gonna do, but I'm so excited. It's starting to look really cute. So I'm so happy with it. It's very dark outside now and I've spent many hours on this vest, but it's so cute. Like, look at it. The only thing is like it's a bit, you can't really see it, but it's a bit like standing like this. So I hope that it will be fixed once I block it and once I add the ribbing and everything. But oh, look, it's incredibly cute. I love it. So cute. Wow!
I think back to that night in Arizona. Hot as hell, but your airs kept me colder.
It's finished now. I'm so happy with the result. I think it looks very cute. I do feel a little bit like a kid whose mom has knit them something in the 70s or 80s, but I love that style, so I don't really care about it. At one point I stopped counting because I forgot to turn the timer off of the app and it counted 7 more hours or something. So it took me about a week to make it, like 8 days or something, and I crocheted on it for a few hours every single day. So I'm not sure if that's the best indication, but yeah, it's just a fun little side project that won't take too long, but it's also not the quickest project ever. But yeah, I think it's so cute. The length turned out really nice. It's even a bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but I'm completely fine with that. And the yellow on the back I think is so cute, so I'm really happy with it. So please, if you liked it, you can also buy the pattern from Nastja. I love the pattern, so support her if you want to. And if you also knit or crochet or do anything else grandma-ish like me, please let me know because I would love to see your stuff and learn from others as well. If you loved watching the video, maybe subscribe because I think I will be making more in the future because I'm so addicted and I have nothing to do, and every single day I have to write essays, but I don't because I love to crochet and knit instead. And I will see you next time. Stay safe please, and doei!
The towel I'll find a place.